Hey everybody, this is Warren with the Fishinaries. Today we're going to tie the clinch knot. The clinch knot is a very basic knot, very easy knot to tie. And if you're new to fishing, pay close attention because this will be one of your go-to knots. Promise. Stay tuned and we'll be right back. Okay, boys and girls, we're back. We're going to tie this knot with this oversized barrel swivel. This is actually a bearing swivel. It has a bearing in the inside, but it's just big so you can see what I'm doing. This ring is going to basically represent the eye of your hook, the split ring on your bait, on your lure, swivel, etc., etc. Okay, let's get to it. So the first thing you want to do is pass your tag in through your ring and give yourself plenty of line. Sometimes, you see a lot of us that's been fishing for a while, we'll use like a couple inches here and there. We'll have the teeny weeniest tag ends. If you're new to fishing, give yourself plenty, or if you're new to this knot, give yourself plenty of line. You can shorten the line up as you learn, as you get more proficient in doing it. Okay, so when you pass your line through, you're going to have two ends. You're going to have your tag in and then your main line in. What you want to do is use your forefinger and your thumb and pinch the line like that. Then what you want to do is you want to take your tag in and wrap it 5 to 7 times for mono. This is 20-pound line, so 5 times will be sufficient. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, what you want to do is by wrapping it, you created a loop at the bottom of the hook, at the base of the line rather. You want to pass your tag in through that loop, and now by doing that, you create another loop. You want to pass your tag in back through that loop, and now you have at the bottom, you have your tag in. You want to hang on tight to your tag in. Now, this is the most important part of a knot, wetting the line. If you don't wet your line, you'll burn your mono, you'll burn your fluorocarbon, and when you have that big fish you've been searching for, chances are it can break off the line. It happens a lot. Learn to wet your line. Whether you're using water, whether you use saliva, I use saliva, it's just quicker that way. So always wet your line. Okay, it's wet, and you'll notice that when you wet it, it'll cinch right up. It'll cinch right up for you. Now, if you tie it right, your tag in will be at a 90-degree angle or shallower, and it'll be pointed back towards your main line. Okay? So if you have any other angle other than that, it's best just to go ahead and clip it and retie. Okay? So now that you have that done, let me show you how to do it with braid. Okay, here's our braid. And the first thing you want to do when tying a clinch knot with braid is double the line. Double the line. Again, give yourself, if you're new to this knot, if you're new with tying with braid, give yourself plenty of space. Give yourself plenty of line. You can always cut it off. You're not using actually that much line. Okay? So we're going to take that double. We're going to take that doubled end. We're going to go back through the ring, just like before. Okay. We're going to give ourselves a good bit because we're going to wrap this the full 7. because it's such a small diameter. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, just like before, we're going to take that tag in. We're going to pass it through that first loop we created, and by doing that, we create another loop. We're going to pass the tag in through that loop. Once we pass that tag in through that loop, we're going to hold on to that tag in tight. We're going to start to cinch it. We're going to wet it. And, okay, let me explain this part. Okay, with braid, people say, oh, you don't have to wet it. I wet it anyway. It just makes it easier. The line moves a little freely, a little freer for me. And I feel more comfortable with that. So that's just my input in tying this knot. Okay, so you're going to have your tag in, sitting out at a 90 or shallower angle from the main line. And then you're going to have another piece of that double piece of line that's going to basically make another part of your tag in. So what you're going to do, you're going to clip that down. You can leave yourself 1/4 to 1/8 inch. And then you're going to clip that other tag in. And there you have it. You have a braid tied clinch knot. Okay? Very strong hook. What happens is by doubling the line, the braid actually clinches in on itself in more places. It makes it a little more solid, a little more rigid of a hook. Very strong. Haven't had many problems, and I've caught plenty large fish with it. There is another knot that we're going to cover later, the polymer, which is actually my favorite, and that's going to come a little in another video. So stay tuned for that. Okay, everybody, that's the clinch knot tied with braid and with mono. Fluorocarbon is the same. Copolymer lines are the same. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave one at the bottom down in the comment section. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment at the bottom. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. If you have someone that's new to fishing and they're looking to try to tie knots, stay tuned. Share this video with them. We're going to be going across a lot of knots. This is just the first. We are the Fishinaries.